Starting 11 reaction here on Fog Football, and it's literally just came out. There's no hang about, there's no waiting, there's literally diving straight into it. So we'll get into it in about 30 seconds before I let the chat build up, and then we'll look at it. So it's Old Firm Day, everybody. It's like 18 minutes past 11. Everybody's feeling a wee bit tired, aren't we? I'm a wee bit tired, but tell you what, I'll be wide awake come 12:30. But let's talk about it. So, do we start with the home team? Or do we start with Rangers? I think we'll start with the home team. I think that makes the most sense. So even though I think there's going to be a lot more debate around that Rangers team. So let's see here. It is Schmeichel, it is Johnston, it is Carter Vickers, it is Scales, it is Taylor, it is McGregor, it is Bernardo, it is Attai, it is Kuhn, it is Maida, and it is Kyogo. So again, that's a pretty much unnamed team from what Scud at St Mirren. I thought he might have flung Trusty, and I'm not overly surprised that he's not done that. In terms of Celtic's bench, you've got Sin and Sola, you've got Trusty, you've got Palma, you've got Adea, you've got Fally, you've got McCoy, you've got Engels, Forrest, and Ralston. And immediately listen to how good that bench sounds. You know, Celtic, the bench has been weak. Even this season, last season, they've added to that bench. Now, obviously, you know, when Trusty starts, Scales falls onto the bench, Engel will start, and Bernardo will fall onto the bench, things like that. But, you know, still a very, very strong Celtic team today. I don't think anyone's going to question that. But I think we're time to talk about Rangers. I think it's time to talk about Rangers, everybody, because Philip Clement has went Butland, Tavernier, Proper, Suter, Hefty, Sterling, Barron, Diamonde, Matondo, Tierney, and Cyril freaking Dessers. So that's what we wanted. That is pretty much what every Rangers fan wanted. Now, we didn't want James Tavernier to start, right? I totally get it. No one wanted James Tavernier to start, but it is what it is. Dyson Maida, let's just pray that James Tavernier can ride Dyson Maida like a donkey instead of the other way about. But yeah, probably hoping for the best there. But in terms of the Rangers bench, you've got Kelly, you've got Lawrence, you've got Kazim you've got Balogun, Igamane, Raskin, McCausland, Fraser, Danilo. So, I mean, automatically, you're looking at the bench, and it's like, yeah, Celtic got the stronger bench, but for Rangers, who will be relying on off that bench, yeah, I tell you what, Danilo, good goal against Ross County. Well, I say good goal, it was jammy, man, but it was good for him to get a goal. There's a way to announce yourself back onto this scene, son. It would be with a goal against Celtic. McCausland, he'll be a threat. Igamane, if you want to turn the jokes around that you're not some Olympic jabroni, all right, you need to step up to task. Raskin, I don't think he'll get many minutes. Tom Lawrence, well, you know what? Maybe coming on the last 10 minutes could suit Tom Lawrence. He can have a couple of shots or something. But Kazim Weirjo, I doubt he'll be making it. Well, he could make an appearance today, but what are we thinking of those starting 11s, guys? Who's got the stronger starting 11? Hadji, no Hadji. So, yeah, no Hadji. Not surprised after Clement's call. It would make zero sense if Hadji was flung into that team, to say the least. But we've got 45 people watching. What are we feeling? What are we feeling, everybody? What are we feeling? Get a bit of that red in. Navy, white and blue. But, yeah, what's everybody feeling? 51 viewers. Here we go. Celtic v Rangers at 12:30. Looking. What's the lineup? So I've just read through them, man. Right. Schmeichel, Johnston, Carter Vickers, Scales, Taylor, McGregor, Bernardo, Hattati, Kuhn, Maida, Kyogo. So it's unchanged, right? It's unchanged from the St Mirren game. I've just joined you, Jobby. Well, hold on here. Jobby Coupon, all right? Reel it in. Rangers, Butland, Tav, Proper, Suter, Hefty, Sterling, Barron, Diamonde, Matondo, Tierney, Dessers. There's nothing really groundbreaking about the starting 11s apart from the fact that Tom Lawrence ain't starting. That's about it. I mean, honestly, that's the only mad thing I think there really is to take away from today. You know, Celtic are unchanged from St Mirren. Rangers are unchanged from Ross County apart from the fact that Sterling starts over Tom Lawrence. I'm just happy Clement's done that. Let's see here. Philip Clement. He's trending. He's trending. Philip Clement's trending. Games tech says Sevco are shite. Have to wait and see. We'll see who's shite at half 12. Well, not half 12. I guess that's kick off. But we'll see who's shite at half 1, half 2. It's going to be. What score predictions? We'll get final predictions in this chat here. Final predictions. Let's go. Predictions, everybody. Get 3 options. I'm predicting a 2 each draw. I'm predicting a 2 each draw. I say I'm predicting penalty Rangers. Nah, Celtic are the only team that get penalties in this lineup. That's how it works. 4-2 Celtic. Perfect lineup. Is it, Harrison? You happy with that lineup then? Standards at Sevco are lower than the Marina Trench. Pretty low then. Pretty low. Because that is pretty low, right? Celtic, who's winning the poll? Celtic 60% 2020. No real surprise there. We'll get 66 for your see. We could have had it good today. This could have been a watch along, but I'm not sitting through that game doing a watch along. Sterling and CDM is amazing. Yeah, it's good. Can't deny it's good. To me, I think if Tom Lawrence started, we were already beat. But with Sterling, that gives me faith. As George Michael once said, troops, you've got to have faith. So let's do it. Let's see what Brendan Rodgers said ahead of the game. We'll come into these games, and they are different games. These are emotional games, but how we've always tried to handle them is to focus on our performance. Brendan Rodgers, he's right, though. It's like, I think Rangers do focus too much on Celtic. You see, we just turn up and you match the other team man for man. You give yourself a fighting chance, but I think for too long, they haven't. Not good enough. North Queensferry. Right, let's see what's the poll. So it's still 60, 20, 20, 15 votes on it. Is anyone disappointed? I mean, I don't think anyone could be really disappointed with the Rangers team. Like, I didn't want Tav to start, but who else could have started for him? At the end of the day, as the Celtic team, is anyone disappointed that the new signings aren't starting? I don't think anyone can really be disappointed. It's kind of to be expected. Take a point. Take a wee point. Take a wee point. I might take a wee point, you know. Might take a wee point. It's all good saying you take a point, but that, you know, the whistle goes, right, and at 0-0, if Rangers are attacking, the fucking draw goes out the window, you know what I mean? And then you go 3-0 down or something, then the draw is very much back through the window. Tav's not the best player. Tav's fucking shite. Tav is nowhere near Rangers' best player, man. Dyson Maeda is about to ride him like a donkey. Well, good. Why is someone writing their starting 11 on a Domino's? Would you take the morale victory? Yeah, I think a draw would be a morale victory, so I'll take a wee cheeky morale victory. Yeah, everyone, the general consensus is on Twitter that the team that Clement's went ahead and picked is what most of us would have picked. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted Tav in the starting 11, but what do? Do you fire the Casemiro guy straight in the team? Can you really do that? Probably not. Nah, we signed the guys too late to be starting today. I mean, I get that, but Luke McCown, Celtic man, knows the Scottish game. Could he not have slotted in? Or is Paulo Bernardo better than Luke McCown? I rate Luke McCown. I'm not just going to pretend he's shite because he moved to Celtic. Tav free kick. I tell you what, Tav has been awfully quiet this season. I think it's time he stepped up with a wee goal or a cheeky assist or two. Will he do it though? Not too sure. To be honest, I mean, see, I just hope I'm not sitting here in 2 hours saying about Midas skint Tav all day. But we know it's coming, man. We really know it's coming. We've got 78 viewers, man. Only 3 likes. Hit that like button. Fog Football bringing you the starting 11 here. Goals from Atati and Bernardo 2-0 Celtic. 5-0, 3-0, 2-1, 4-1. We win together and we lose together. We are the people. No fucking surrender, bro. Well, that's the attitude we need, right? Been very negative so far this season, but you know what? Let's put the negativity to one side for 90 minutes and see what this team's capable of. I'm confident until Celtic's first attack. Yeah, man, it's a bit worrying. Just really, really hope. I just hope we start strong and sort that early pressure from Celtic out, because you're definitely going to get it. But the Sky Sports coverage is about to start any minute, and I kind of want to go watch that. It's a shame what happened to Sol Bamba, former Hibs and Dunfermline player, 49. Small world. I mean, he was tweeting about Savon Eriksson 5 days ago. Rest in peace message to him, and 5 days later he's died. That's the world. The world is mental that way. But right, they can't hurt us no more, as we have had it all. That's a true thing. You know, we're all feeling numb. Are you still sticking to your 2 each prediction? Oh, aye, I'll stick to my 2 each prediction. Well, I look like a dick in 2 hours' time or 3 hours' time. Maybe. I'm coming down with a sickness, man. No good. Yeah, I'll go 2 each, man. Cyril Desser's going to get 2 goals. But, yeah. Why I'm predicting 2 each is because we need it, man. Rangers' biggest mistake is setting 11 players up to stop Celtic rather than to win a game. I agree. You know, how many of these matches, especially last year, right, and even under the ones under Beale as well, how many of them did Rangers just set up not to lose instead of to win? That's why last season the games were quite close. I think because they were all 1-goal deficits, or in one case a draw. Rangers, you know, like the 2-0 at Ibrox was disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Could be done by half time. I agree. And remember the stipulation. If Rangers are 3-0 up, I'll be doing a watch along on the second half for my channel. What a crazy stipulation that is. As a Celtic fan, it will be tight. We are starting this game a week, or starting 11 than last season. That's a positive for Rangers to take, absolutely. You know, Matt O'Reilly not starting this game of football. Bernardo's obviously worse than Matt O'Reilly. So, you know, it's obviously night and day. You've already surrendered the league. Yeah, the league's not looking good, but it could be looking a hell of a lot better in 3 hours' time, or it could be looking a hell of a lot worse. The white flags have been put on standby, but the green flags, Celtic will probably be waving the green flags. But what about the red, white, and blue flags? I was trying to make an F1 analogy there, because green means go, but then I realised that's Celtic. I can't really do that. And F1's on as well today, so red, white, and blue. You can't give up the league in September. Well, you know, a lot of people are giving it up in July. So it's the 1st of September. We're into the final quarter of the year. No, the final third of the year even. Final quarter would be October. Stevie. Nah. 67. Fures. Do I need to go through the starting 11 again for people that's just joined us? Or do I not need to do that? But we'll go through it anyway. Schmeichel, Johnston, Carter Ficker, Scales, Taylor, McGregor, Bernardo, Hatate, Kuhn, Maida, Kyogo. Fuck, I've extra Rangers starting 11 down. I can remember it. Butland, Tav, Proper, Suter, Hefty, Sterling, Diamonde, Barron, Tierney, Matondo, Dessers. So Rangers kind of play without a recognised number 10. Diamonde will be fitting into it. So you'll be doing a Rhyme on Monette video soon? What's a Rhyme on Monette video, Kev? Channel update? There'll be no channel update here. F1 shite. Think what you want about F1. Games Tech. F1's no bad, especially when there's money on it. Any money. I was going to say any sport's alright with money on it. It's really not. There's some sports out there I wouldn't watch if you fucking paid me to. So, can't wait for the banter. We'll have to wait and see, guys. There'll be loads of videos coming. There will be a match review on this channel. There will be player ratings on this channel, and we will go to Twitter to react to the Celtic and Rangers pages. And considering the result, one side's probably going to get it worse than the other. How about Scott Wright scoring a last-minute winner for Birmingham? Absolutely. Yeah, And the way he celebrated, I've never seen him celebrate like that. And he scored in a Scottish Cup final. Mental. Is Max certain cert for another title? No. Red Bulls fell away. They're not very good in the second half of this season. McLaren is. I think Lando Norris will win the championship. Max is 49 to win it, but Lando Norris is 13 to 8. 9 races to go. The deficit can be made up. The deficit can absolutely be made up. Celtic didn't have a title last season. Carter Vickers for 3 at the 5 games. I guess compared to the last, I get what you mean, Big Rab. All right, I do get that. But see, that's the problem. Rangers were considered favourite into some of them because of Celtic injuries, and we bottled it. So maybe when the shoe's on the other foot, it's time for Clement to step up to task. You can't be going 5 Old Firms without a win, right? Even though most days would take a draw from the blue side, you can't be going 5 Old Firms without a win. If I'm sitting here in 3 hours' time talking about how we sat off and just let Celtic dominate, I'll be fucking fuming, man. If anyone thought the live stream the other night where I ranted at Big Adam was bad, check out 3 o'clock. I will be going through it. It'll be unacceptable. Cash subscription? Cash subscription to what? CJ Ryan boxing match? What about those two fighting? The winner gets me. You know, they're two welterweights. They have to come up to my heavyweight level. It'd be unfair for me to go down to their level, you know. Razor. Wouldn't be right. Right, let's see here. What else is there? Football. Team news. Any spare tickets? There's people outside Celtic Park. Any spare tickets? Derby Day in the East End of Glasgow. A day for the big dogs. No Gallagher is not at Celtic Park. That's a photo from 2000. I tell you what, no Gallagher's no aged. I thought that photo was for yesterday. Or the day, actually, because it makes sense, wouldn't it? Ryan 118 did cash. Oh, right. I tell you what, man, he says he's not making enough money, right? And that's his full-time job. I mean, I get his point, right? You know, see, I do FIFA and Football Manager. They don't make as much money as, you know, obviously match reviews and reactions, but, you know, basically saying here, you're going to get your normal content. It's just to help the channel, it sort of thing. Then at the end of the video, it kind of contradicts himself and says, well, the only way you're going to get the Celtic, the Thunder, Football Manager, and any game and stuff like that is if you pay money. So, I mean, I've got a membership in my channel. I mean, you do get extra stuff, but you know, I'm not gonna hoover. So, I mean, there might be exclusive stuff I'll do, but you know, if anyone wants to go subscribe to that on my channel, we greatly appreciate it. Maybe Fog Football. Just start a membership here on this channel, but you know, is what it is. A cash subscription. You know, everyone's different. If people are willing to pay it, then why not? Why not put a cash subscription up? It's a tough economy out there. I'm not going to begrudge Ryan 118 making trying to make some extra money. You know, he goes to watch all the fake wrestling, you know, so that stuff's expensive, everybody. See you later, bro. Alright, too rough for this shite this the day. I like the Celtic the Thunder podcast, but I wouldn't pay for it. Thank you, Games Tech. I'm more of a super chat kind of guy. Well, that's it. You know, if you're a super chat kind of guy, you know where the dollar sign is in this video, my friend. That's all I'll say. But yeah, I mean, the only way I'd listen to Celtic the Thunder is when Celtic get beat, and you know that doesn't really happen recently. Razor, big Stevie Cool lingerie is surely a money maker. Tried that. I tried that, big man. Didn't happen. Didn't work. Only Huns or something. Seen the bench for us, Tim's. How many current players in the Rangers would even be on the Celtic bench? Let me have a wee look at that. I'll look at it. Well, I mean, Butland would make the bench. People would probably put Butland above Schmeichel, but Butland would beat Sin and Sola. I think that's easy to say. Tierney, I think, is better than Palmer. No, he is better than Palmer. Adair, no, I mean, I'm taking Adair over Danilo, and Adair's is in better form than Adair right now, but I mean, I'm not going to cry about it if someone puts Adair over him. Forrest, Ralston, Mackay, and Engels. Yeah, you know, it's a strong Celtic bench at the end of the day. Failed OnlyFans creator turned Scottish football YouTuber. Brilliant. How's Jake? Jake's doing brilliant. I'm going to need to walk him before the game. He didn't eat his breakfast this morning, so need to work up an appetite. Only Rangers. I've already read that. Only Rangers fans read it. Did I read that? Did I read that? I don't know. Right. So let me read this poll. Celtic 73%, 12% draw, 16% Rangers. It's too early for this shit, man. I'm fucking wrecked. Didn't help that I go to bed late last night, but Jake a good Catholic dog. Nah, he's not. Me, Jake. The worse the Huns do, the more the channel will grow. It works both ways. Because see, last year our best period in terms of money and subscribers was when Celtic were getting beat to Hearts and Kelly. So it works both ways. But I don't. I mean, I want the channel to grow, but I don't want it to grow at the expense of Rangers. I mean, if you ask me, less subs, of course. I mean, I don't care. YouTube is the game, is the full-time job across all the channels that I do. But I want Rangers to win above all. I don't care about subscriptions and all that stuff. It's great and all, but come on. Hot cross buns could be the name for the channel after today. That's plenty. Doesn't work that, Eric. That doesn't work. Why don't you take a flying focus to yourself? But right, how long? We've got 21 minutes. Right, we'll go to the 23-minute mark because that's all I'm going. So super chats, everybody. You'd send them to Ryan118, but no me. No me, eh? No me. Hot cross buns. So we'll end that poll, right? So Celtic are on 74%, Rangers are on 15, a draw is 11. And it was 53 votes in. And yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a good game. I don't think it'll be an absolute scudding. Obviously, I hope it's one scudding if it's going to be one scudding over the other. We're doing the scudding, but the games were close last season. They were. Are Celtic better than last season? I think they are. I mean, especially with their bench. But, it could work both ways. A lot of those players never played in an Old Firm game on the bench before. They could get brought on, and that could change the dynamic of a game. But I think Rodgers is only going to play those guys if, Celtic are 2 up or something. He'll bring on Trusty for Scales with like 8 minutes to go just to waste a bit of time sort of deal. But for Rangers, need to go for it. Cyril Dessers needs to have his shooting boots on. I think he's been great this season. He's been good. Kyogo hasn't scored a goal yet this season. Neither's Adea for Celtic. But they haven't struggled for goals anyway. But today's probably day that changes. Razor can't put any decent shit on YouTube, only to be warned by YouTube. You can put decent shit in this chat. No one gets anything deleted in this chat. There's plenty of fire on Razor. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. Final prediction for me, 2 each. Will I be wrong? Will I be right? You'll have to tune in to the match. So till then, peace.